But for now, I am doing some video editing that I did not have a chance to do last week. So let's crack on with small studio business life. So I use DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve is free. It does need quite a lot of processing power, but I just did not have a chance yesterday to finish off my video edits. I was actually finishing off the rug, so the Sunburst rug that I've been doing, and I left here at 12 o'clock last night. So fun and games. So let's get this up and running. Let's see, so I need to get my videos from last night from midnight up and going. So yesterday's, put that into DaVinci Resolve. But yeah, it's not all about jelly roll and rug making. Be nice if it was. But yeah, today I'm just currently figuring out what the next videos are that I need to put in my, I think it's that one. Or is it that one? No, it's that one. So I think I said, so you might hear a bit of my video editing because that's what I'm doing right now.
Ready the rug?
So I didn't talk on this, so let's, oh no, don't want to do that. Let's try the beginning. Let's have a look, see. Where am I at? Right, this is annoying me now. I don't need my DJI camera because I've just downloaded all that data. Let's just get rid of it. It's just right in my way. No, not that one. DCM, that one. Get rid of all you. And then my SD card is free for the next videos. So let's get rid of that. Oh, okay, can't get rid of that. But let's just put you there for now. Don't need you right now. So, oh, hi guys, I'm Cathy from the Pastel Needle and I'm just doing video editing this morning. I was here at my studio till 12 o'clock last night, so I didn't have a chance to finish doing the video that is going on my channel at 8 PM GMT time tonight. So I normally do jelly roll rugs. I'm also in the middle, I finished one last night, that's why I was here so late. And so I'll get these video edits done. And then once these video edits are done, I'm actually moving on to scrunchie making. So these are the ones that I'm going to be doing as part of the Sunburst range, which I think are really cute. I really like this satin. I've got it in my hair. Absolutely love these. So like I say, video editing to do, because once that's on YouTube, then I'm able to just let it sit in the private domain on YouTube till 8 o'clock tonight, GMT time. Because I've not had a chance otherwise. But hello for everyone who's on there. And thank you for the like. That's very nice. So yeah, just cracking on with doing these video edits. Like I say, I was here till midnight last night trying to just finish the rug off. The rug is behind me, and if you want to see that, that is actually going to be there on the 8 PM video tonight. I'm not going to show it now because it would ruin the video. So check my channel out, 8 PM. But like I say, I'm just doing video edits. Hi. To get this done, I use DaVinci Resolve. I think a lot of people use DaVinci Resolve because there's a free version, and the free version it's great. I used to pay for another brand. It began with a W, and it's not as good as this for free. I'd highly recommend going on YouTube and learning to do to use DaVinci Resolve if you want to do YouTube. Like I say, it's free. So hi. So I'm currently just doing video edits on DaVinci Resolve because I was here at midnight last night, and I've done a jelly roll rug that's behind me that will be on my YouTube this evening, and I'm just trying to multitask. Trying to be alive and doing video edits aren't the easiest things. But if you've got any questions, let me know. Like I say, I use DaVinci Resolve, and I'm currently just editing my videos from last night. So this is all part of small business life. It's not all making, it's not all producing. It's a mixture of, especially when you're a one-person band at the moment, it takes time to to do absolutely everything. So I'm currently in the UK, and hi, I currently am in the UK, and I do sewing and embroidery, pointed out by the scrunchies that I'm going to be making later in this live if my battery holds out on my phone. But like I say, for now, I'm just doing these video edits so I can actually move on to doing making. And like I say, I've got a jelly roll rug behind me. And once again, I use DaVinci Resolve. If you use any other software yourselves, let me know. I'm intrigued to know what other people use for video editing their videos. But on this, honestly, you can speed it up, you can put captions, you can import any sound to it, so that's really good. No, I haven't. I was actually here at 12 o'clock tonight. Yeah, I am up early, but I've got to find time. So I got home at like 12 o'clock and I rested till about 12:30. And then I went to bed and then I got up at 6. But my little boy wakes me up at 6 anyway, and I actually get up at 6 o'clock every morning. So it makes, because I do an apprenticeship as well. So it doesn't stop in the world of pastel needle. It doesn't stop. So because I'm learning to do more advanced sewing. And because I'm doing that, it allows me to increase my product ranges over time. So yeah, so I am up early, but hey, welcome in Scotland. Why are you up so early then? But no, I generally enjoy this. So, oh, thank you. I am kind. I am a nice person. I get that quite a lot. I am generally, I speak fast, so I do apologise if you're like, oh, it's a bit early for that. But I do. I am generally a nice person. So, but yeah, join me at 8 o'clock tonight if you want to see the rug that I've actually finished making last night. It's if I show you, it's one of these. I hope this stands a bit not very supported. It's one of these rugs just here, and it's bright orange. That's why it's called the Sunburst range, and I'm making these scrunchies to go with it. So, in terms of what I do, I am actually a sewing apprentice in furniture. Completely different kettle of fish. I started last year. I've been through a difficult time. I know everyone went through COVID. I actually had cancer during COVID when I was pregnant, so it put perception on my life. Perception on my life. So I wanted to do what I generally enjoy. So I generally enjoy working for myself. Even though I'm getting trained in the apprenticeship, it allows me to gain a skill set, and I generally feel like if you're not happy in work, that's annoyed me, that's just crashed. My little tiny computer is just here, it's tiny, and sometimes it has a bit of a hiccup now and again. I normally actually have a mini fan because the fans in these tiny computers are pants. Anyway, but yeah, so. Oh, thank you very much. Well, at the end of the day, you've got to live for yourself, and you know, you've got to do that. Well, I'm broke. I'm not gonna lie. I've got some savings. I have a couple. I'm trying to do some investing. Not really got much money to do that. I spend a lot of money on this place because I generally enjoy it, and there's no point waiting for retirement. I generally feel like that you need to live for your life now. So it's difficult when you don't have much money, and it's trying to find ways around that. I don't go on holiday much. So I save money from when I hear people in my day-to-day job talking, I'm going to go to Tenerife, I'm going here, I'm going there. I'm thinking, well, I'm saving like £2 because I'm not going away on holiday. So you've got to figure out what works for you and in your life, and what you need to find out what you enjoy in life. Like I love my son. He's one of the main reasons. Obviously, I love my son. He's one of the main reasons I do this as well, because I want to make sure that I enjoy life as well for him. So we do a lot of things at the weekend. So I'm here early as well because it means I can do 7 till 10 here, and then I can go home. My little boy's up anyway, but then my fella gets out of bed and we have a family day together. So otherwise I'm squeezing this type of thing in during normal life, and as much as I'd love to do this as my 9 to 5, my product ranges aren't there yet. So like I say, I am making scrunchies, I am making rugs, but it's a slow build over time. So I actually started my channel, was it about 3 years ago? So it was post chemo, post immunotherapy, it was post all that, and it's and I started. The whole reason I even started doing any of this, actually, to be honest, is I started watching embroidery videos while I was poorly, and I just literally was like, I want to do that. So I have a a Big Brother machine behind you and a Melco embroidery machine behind there, and I started doing things like clothes. I started doing apparel, but there's a lot of profit margins in it, but it's not for me. However, I generally enjoy making nice, cute things, so that's what I found. So I do scrunchies, and I'm making rugs as well. So that's just the way life is. But yeah, thank you for joining me on my live. And thank you for the people who have joined me in my live. Hello. I'm just doing video editing right now for my little small business. If you've got any questions, let me know. I just hope my computer's going to behave itself because it has just crashed. So I really could do with it not crashing, because I need to get this up on YouTube, ideally soon as, because my video is going live tonight. Hello. And bye-bye. People just seeing. I know I'm not doing, this is probably quite a bit of a boring live, to be completely honest with you, but that's small business. You can't do all the nicey stuff all the time when you are a one-woman person trying to live her dream. And now I can't find my speed settings. Where's it gone? Change speed. Now let's up that. Take the volume off, and we're just going to check that.
Let's go and embroider the rug.
So I'm just currently editing my video software, and I used DaVinci Resolve because I was here till midnight last night, and I wanted to get this video up on my YouTube private list. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm getting on with scrunchie making in a bit, because these all complement my actual rug that I've made. So if you want to check my rug out, 8 PM tonight, GMT time on my channel, you'll be able to see it being made. So I've finished making the rug on last weekend. I did a live doing that, and then after that I've done the embroidery last night. So I work Monday to Friday for a big corporation doing sewing apprenticeship, and yes, I am 36. I am an older apprentice, but you know what, as long as you don't have a lavish lifestyle, you can easily fit an apprenticeship in. And then, like I said, I'm increasing my sewing knowledge. I make rugs, and I'm going to be making other items over time that I can personalise. That's the whole dealio there, I guess. God, I don't think I've used that word in a long time. Right, where's the next video I need to do? So this video will go live at 8 PM tonight. That bit, I've just finished that bit off. But if you've got any questions, let me know. Like I say, I'm doing video edits right now. And then I will be getting on with scrunchie making later. Just want to make sure. But this is part of the unglamorous side of small business, I guess. I actually enjoy video editing. I find it quite therapeutic for me personally. I know a lot of people probably find it boring, but I'm quite happy with doing this type of task personally. But yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve. I'll just get that out there. Like I said, this is the unglamorous side so far. I am constantly trying to check my phone, but it's a bit tricky when I'm trying to concentrate as well. But just currently doing video edits right now in my little studio. It is 7:15 AM on a Sunday morning here in the UK, and I'm getting on with my small business, embroidery and sewing and video editing. I think that'll do for that part. I do think DaVinci Resolve is really good though, and I'm sorry I kind of shouted in my camera then, my microphone, do apologise. But I do sewing and embroidery, so right, so I was making scrunchies on this video whilst that machine was embroidering. I don't know if I want to put that in this video actually, because this video is going to be about 20 minutes long, and I was actually editing footage yesterday, and the footage probably took me about an hour and a half to do. Video editing is a long time, it takes a long time to do some good video edits. And then I've got to do a thumbnail, even though I'm very much aware my thumbnail should be first. But I think my thumbnail is going to be a picture of my completed look. So I think I'm just going to leave that one there. But like I said, I know this part is probably, this is a boring part of the live. But I will be making scrunchies in a bit, so if you've got any questions, let me know. Oh gosh. Put that like that. But like I said, this bit is not the most exciting part of that sounds quite loud, I do apologise if you can hear it. It's just me trying to figure out what's the best angles to, I think I'm just going to use that one, to show the embroidery sewing on the rug. I don't think you need to hear that because it's loud. Right, that'll do for that. And then, what's this one? Oh, that was me cutting the stabiliser off the back. Like I said, I'm just doing video edits at the minute, so it's just a bit of a easy going. Easy going live for me in the morning. Should have bought my glasses. I don't like bring my glasses. Right, let's cut that off. Gonna save. I keep saving as I go. I use DaVinci Resolve once again to do my videos, and it's free, so less cost the better. But I do generally enjoy using DaVinci Resolve. Right, I think that is actually a really good thumbnail. I'm going to keep that as my thumbnail. And that's how I get my thumbnails, as well as screenshotting my work. Let me just... I'll say I'm just doing video edits right now, so this is a bit of the, not the most exciting side. Just going to get to that, get rid of that. So I do embroidery and sewing, home and lifestyle, and I'm just video editing my video that I did at midnight last night because I was here finishing off my rug, which you will see at my video this evening at 8 PM GMT time. I think that's that bit. Did I talk on that bit? No, I did show that. I don't know, I just did that. Why did I do that? But video edits take time as well. I normally do it in the evening on a Saturday. But I was here for 12 o'clock yesterday, so I didn't have chance yesterday. Right, which is that one? I don't know how to mention that or not. Put that there for now. But so this is the unglamorous side.
So guys, the rug is finished.
You can hear me talking if you can hear me. I don't know if you can.
I hope you guys love it as much as I've loved making it, I tell you that for sure. You ready? And there we go. How cute is that? I don't have the best lighting, but can you see? That's so I've digitised the design, and it's.
So I'm just doing video edits right now.
I've digitised the design, and it says fine balance, and it's got a little temple on it, so you can see.
And my rug I did last night, once again, will be on at 8 PM tonight on my video. It's about a 20-minute long video this evening, so it's quite a long one, but I've literally gone from just kind of making the rug to start with to digitising, because I do embroidery digitising as well.
It'd be better in daylight.
And then embroidering the rug.
Get the gist of the rug. I'm trying to. I'll show you a picture of it lying down. It looks so much better when it's lying down.
I think that's okay. And then once I've done this, I'm going to be cracking on with prepping some scrunchies up to go with my Orange Blast. These ones. My Orange Blast rug. Because rugs take a lot of time and are quite pricey, so. Right, let me just hear that.
There you go, guys. You can see the embroidery. Oh, let me get it right with my camera. So just go from there. So guys, there's the embroidery. Got the temple design with the different stitches. We've got
So 3 people who are on
stitches,
my live,
and we've
I hope you're
got
okay.
line work,
If I know you,
and we've got
great.
all
If I don't,
on
well,
the roll.
thanks for having me on. I'm just literally doing video edits right now, part of the small business range.
That's the full
Business
look.
range? Part of small business life.
And then, just to top it off, I've also made some complimentary scrunchies.
Yep, so that's that one. And then hopefully I'll get this. And then, oh no, I don't want it there. See how that goes.
Complimentary scrunchies. That there for a second, so you can see the rug. And then
Anybody else working this morning? Or this evening, depending where you are.
Then we've got some scrunchies to go with.
Once again, I use DaVinci Resolve. I use the free version.
Scrunchies. Then we've got some scrunchies to go with this design. How cool are these? Probably should do it as like a rainbow around. Look how cute are those?
Hi.
That was just a little bit.
I'm just doing video edits right now.
I've got that on there.
So it's a bit of a boring one.
Sunburst orange design with the scrunchies to go with.
Is that for video edits? All those little cameras? I don't know.
I think it gives a really nice, proper summer-esque feel. I know it's orange, but
Yeah, small business life.
The lighting
Sunday morning.
is not doing this justice at all.
Well, for here in England, it's now 7:23 a.m.
Because the rugs take time.
Is that supposed to be panda eyes? I have actually got makeup on, but I am tired. I'm not gonna lie.
And then we've got a couple of plain styles.
But if I don't push through to come to my studio, no one's gonna push through for me. So
That's so nice. But yeah, so that is part of the Sunburst rig.
I'm saying sunburst there. Don't know how to call it sunburst or sunblast. I think sunburst sounds better.
I love this rug. Whether I sell it or not, I am not sure. Let me know in the comments if you'd like this rug, because I think it's lovely, but everyone's taste is different. So, I mean, I could always do like a middle centre part going forward.
So once I've done this rug, I'm going to be cracking on with trying to do some cutting for scrunchies. Like, so I'm going to make more of these. Because I want to try, I really like these silk ones, you can see. And it matches the rug that I'm doing this evening.
Let me know in the comments what you think. And so, yeah.
What was that ending, Catherine? Come on, do better. So yes, why am I saying so yeah?
It's great so far. I love it. Let me know in the comments what you think.
I'll do. I don't know if
That says.
Okay, I actually think I may have actually started that again. So I'm just doing video edits right now. So
let me know in the comments what you think.
if you've got any questions about me or sewing or embroidery, let me know.
Let me know in the comments what you think. So thank you for joining me, guys. I've been Cathy at the Pastel Needle. This is my jelly roll rug that says fine balance, and it's got a little temple on the top and temples around the side, and some complimentary scrunchies. I will be launching the scrunchies sometimes too. I will be launching. I will be launching the scrunchies sometimes too. I'll be launching complimentary scrunchies. I'll be launching the scrunchies at some point soon, but the rug I'm not entirely sure about. I might sell it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should, and whether or not you'd like it, or what you'd like to see as another rug. The next rug I'll be doing will be these fabrics that you see.
And that's a picture that I just want to put over. That's massive. I don't want it that big. Where is it? But yeah, I'm just doing video edits, so this video isn't exactly the most exciting right now. Have you got any questions about video editing? Let me know. Why can't I get... No, I don't want the dual screen. Hey, where's it gone? I've lost my... Editing new, copy, remove, enable, change, clip speed. Nope. I wonder why that's just disappeared. I mean, I can put it there, but it just looks a bit rubbish. Nope. Nope. Time codes. Oh, DaVinci Resolve. How much I can't stand you sometimes. Mixer? No. Ah, there we go. That was annoying. I couldn't find what I needed then. But like I say, I'm just doing video edit, so this isn't exactly the most exciting part of this live. Thank you to the one person who's on. Like I say, it's not exactly thrilling, but this particular live is just me trying to get on with this, because if I don't get this video done, it's not going to go up. So I need to get this done, and then I need to do a thumbnail. Once my thumbnail's done, then I'll be able to actually get on with making my scrunchies. Oh, that wasn't very long, was it? Oh, I might copy that. So I did it as a video. Should have done it as a picture, but it don't matter.
These fabrics that you see here. So we'll do some compromise, and we will do some and we will do that. And we will do some complimentary scrunchies for them. So watch out for next week when we start doing this whole process again. I've been Cathy. See you later. Bye.
Right. Where's my ending to my videos? There it is. Right, so this particular video is going to be about 25 minutes long. It's very in depth. I need to also put some captions in it as well. So I'm going to start it from the beginning. And hopefully everything will look okay. I don't want to split the screen really again. But yeah, 23 minutes long my video is, so I'm just going to watch it on all the videos. So start from the beginning, and I think we should be good to go.
Welcome. I'm sewing a jelly roll.
Please don't crash. Don't crash.
Welcome, I'm sewing a jelly roll rug. I've started this previously. I also did a bit during the live. If you're new here, I'm Cathy from the Pastel Needle. I do embroidery and sewing items for lifestyle. And today I'm hoping to finish off making this rug. I will be embroidering it. I'm not sure what I'll be embroidering on it.
Right, let me get some captions now. And then when my captions are done and then my split effects are done, then my video is done and we can start making some scrunchies. Probably going to be about another 10 minutes, so at least. I'm ever the optimist when it comes to my video edits. I say it's going to take 10 minutes, it takes half an hour. Right, I need my captions. Let's have a look. So on DaVinci, a lot of people use, where are we? Not transitions, where are titles? I use Title Plus, but I find it easier just using titles. Right, so we want to write rug is complete. And then there is chapters for this as well on videos, but chapters will be done another time. So I use that, and I'm just going to... I will do a video at some point about how I use DaVinci, but right now I need to get this video up. So rug is complete. We need to make that larger because no one's going to see it, and I'm going to put it... I'll put it there actually. See.
I'm hoping to finish off making this rug. I will be embroidering it. I'm not sure what I'll be embroidering on it. I'm going to be putting the feelers out there for on the so.
Complete. See all of you. I do also like to use some typography on my videos. If my computer plays, oh, I just realised I don't think I can get it up because I don't have the internet up on my... No, that's okay. I'll just do a normal smiley face for now because I cannot think for the life of me what that typography is. I should have saved it. I don't think I have. But yeah, is any questions about what I do or who I am? feel free to let me know and why I do it.
Putting the feelers out there for on the
Look, it's
socials
complete.
to
See
people
all
would
the
like,
videos. Smiley
and
face.
hopefully I'll
Yay!
get consensus and I'll be able to embroider it. I do digitize as well, so I'll be able to put my own spin on the designs and be able to embroider them on my XTS embroidery machine over there. So, or my Builder VR, it just depends.
So I'm just editing my video.
I might do small numerous embroidery on
And
it
it'll go
as
live
well,
at 8 p.m. tonight.
it will come to fruition. But
And
today,
hello to the one person who's on my live.
finish
Say hi,
this
if you've not said
join
hi.
me while I do some sewing.
But like I said, it's still part of small business. You know, I've got to find the time somewhere. And my time is first thing in the morning. I am going to just copy, first of all, some sewing. First, some sewing. And then I'll have to put my music in on this as well. I should probably speed all this up. I will speed all this up because I might fall asleep even if I'm watching me sew like that. So let's get some speed up on my videos. Because if I can get some speed up, then it means it's easier for everybody to see. They say this is what some people think is the boring part, but I actually generally enjoy doing video edits. But so I'll get on to hopefully Scrunchie making about 8 p.m. 8 p.m? 8 a.m. My gosh, it would take me that long to do the video. I say this video is going to go live at 8 p.m. tonight. Should have got it up yesterday, but I was at my studio till 12 o'clock, so I didn't have a chance. Like I say, this is just me video editing. If you got any questions, let me know. If not, don't worry. I'm just going to crack on with my work. Oh, I don't want that bit in. Just going to check all this bit, make sure it's fast enough. Let me check on battery. I've got plenty. Just doing video edits right now, so it's the one person who's on my live. Thank you. You don't have to stay on the live. Like I say, this bit's a bit boring. If you come back later, it might be a bit more thrilling in terms of making scrunchies versus me trying to video edit, if I'm honest. So I just need to get it done, because if I don't get it done, it won't get done. So, and I have an 8 PM deadline GMT time every week. Like I say, don't feel obliged to stay unless you just want this video in the background. Now we're going to make that a bit faster. And like I said, I still need to put my music over the top. And keep saving intermittently. And keep speeding these ones up. And then we're going to cut that bit out. But good morning. I'm just doing video edits, small business. If I don't get it done, I'm not going to get it done.
And we're done.
Right.
And we're done.
Just going to put a marker in. I'm going to say finished. Finish row. Done. So I'm just doing video edits, so it's just me staring at my screen right now. And we're going to make some scrunchies later.
So guys.
And it crashed again. And that's why I've literally just saved it. I had a feeling it was going to... my little computer can only handle so much. And I've not brought the fan to keep it cool. I can already feel it getting a bit warm. But yeah, so I do sewing and embroidery. And while I wait for my video to load, I've made a jelly roll rug called a sunburn rug. I'll get it right in a minute. And I'm going to make scrunchies once I finish my video edits. Right, where did I get up to? Oh, so this is quite a hefty video because I've done designing work, I've done rug making, I've done digitising.
I hope you like it. I'm going to have made some designs which I would have asked you guys.
Like I said, this is the video editing stage, so it's a bit boring really for live, but it needs to be done.
Until this video is out. So the next job now is to actually embroider what has been agreed by everyone through my socials, what would look nice on this. So guys,
I actually need to get a couple of transitions now, because otherwise it's not going to transition very well.
What would look nice on this. So guys, I'm doing some digitisation at home for the rug that we made up over the last week or so, and it's the temple design, and I did put it on social media for you guys to vote, and the consensus was the temple design. So let's go.
I think I'm actually just going to zoom in a bit more on that. Because people aren't going to see me otherwise, are they? Position, no, other one, no, that one, yeah.
Through my socials, what would look nice on this. So guys, I'm doing some digitisation at home for the rug.
So now I'm editing the digitisation section.
And it's the temple design, and I did put it on social media for you guys to vote, and the consensus was the temple design. So let's crack on with digitising now. So that is the design that I have, and then you will see I'll just hide that design. So I'll hide that, and then
Don't know whether I need to put another transition in on that really. Let's have a look.
The temple design. So let's crack on with digitising them. So that is the design that I have.
So the video I'm editing is actually going live at 8 PM tonight. So I want to get it done by 8 AM now. So it's 12 hours for the algorithm to actually figure out who wants to watch it.
So that is the design that I have.
Right, I'm just going to zoom in slightly on this one.
So that is the design that I have, and then you will see
I actually think
hide that design. So I'll hide that, and then I'll show you the design.
Like I said, this bit's a bit boring from a live perspective. But this is real business. So,
see the digitising route.
So
like I say,
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am now going to go and do a draft of this design, and hopefully it'll be the right style and the right size to put on then the rug. And I think I'm going to do it. I've got it in white, and I think I am going to probably keep the white. I was going to do gold, but I don't think you're going to see it. So I think the white will look nice. So we're going to go and do a draft of this now. So let's go and do it. So guys, I'm at home and I'm...
No, I think actually I'm going to get rid of that. I don't really like that. So we're going to do the second section.
So guys, I'm
new
at home
transition.
doing the digitised...
Dun, 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 there.
So guys, I'm at home and I'm doing the digitisation for the design which I asked you guys on social media what design you think you'd like on this orange burst temple jelly roll rug, and the answer came out as the temple.
Right. I don't know if I said that.
The socials, what would look nice on this. So guys, I'm doing some digitisation at home for the rug that we made up over the last week or so, and it's the temple design, and I did put it on social media for you guys to vote, and the consensus was the temple design. So let's crack on with digitising them. So guys, I'm at home and I'm doing the digitisation for the design which I asked you guys on social media what design you think you'd like on this orange burst temple jelly roll rug, and the answer came out as the temple. So I'm going to show you in Hatch my digitising, and then we're going to put it onto the rug. Ooh, exciting. Normally before actually I put it on the rug, I put it on a draft, and you should always do a draft really with embroidery because you risk the stitches not being quite right. So I will do the digitising, and then I'll do a draft, and then it will go on the rug, and then the rug will be complete. So join me while we do some digitising. So
I'm actually just going to get rid of that. I don't think I need that. I'm just kind of repeating myself again. Right, another transition stage.
Let's crack on with digitising them. So we're in Hatch. I have Hatch 3. They have done a new one. It's a digitising software, and they've done Hatch 4, which I don't have right now. So we're going to be using my Melco multi-needle, and I've inputted these hoops. It will be.
So I'm just watching my video back so I can make edits.
So this is my largest hoop that I have.
Because if I don't make edits, then I'll probably get something
wrong.
wrong.
You can also digitise on here, but the stitches don't always come out right. So I'd rather do the digitising that I'm happy doing. I also use net digitising for digitising.
Net digitising. Need to make sure I write that.
Knowledge. So I've got them in a link below. Not affiliated, but they are very good. Artwork. This is just to have in the background so I can use it for reference.
So I'm just watching my videos back, like I say, just to make sure you're going to be able to hear me, to be honest, as well. I think the rest of this is okay.
I might still use pre-made font. I do find it easier. So we're going to start off doing the temple. And take it from there. So in terms of digitising, you only ever need to be at like 90. That's like kind of the sweet spot-ish, because that's what you're going to see on the actual rug more than anything else. If you zoom up to like here to digitise, it's at 745%. No one's going to see the difference, and it will just make you do lots of mini little stitches. So we don't want that. So I'll average it normally about 100, and I'll take it from there. Sometimes if I'm feeling more uncomfortable, I will zoom in a bit more. So some elements of this, like this bit up here, I will make sure I go a bit closer in. But otherwise, we're just going to make a start, and yeah, start digitising. So we're going to change it up a bit and do it. I'm going to change it, and we're going to start off with one of the pine trees.
I'm not actually talking on this bit, so we're going to actually make that even faster. Where are your speed changes? Oh, we're already on for quite a bit. Don't want any faster than that, really. I don't know, I've got too much digitising in this. I don't think we need to see all that, do we? Come on. Right, that'll do for that. Break that up, get rid of that. Like I said, I'm just doing video edits. I'm moving on to the temple section. I think I'm going to skip some of this because it's just too long-winded. I think I'm going to use a pre-digitized font because it will save me time. And you can always import some as well if you'd like. And I just want to get one that's similar. I don't need it to be 100% precise. So let's have a look, see what I like to look at. The ones with little zigzags means they have been made for embroidery. You get some with little, like these little text ones. They're not made for embroidery, but it will convert it for you. Sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. It's annoying, I can't find the one I just used. There we go. There we have it. There we go. So we're doing Valentine's script. That's as close as you're actually going to get to that. It's even better. So we're going to do that. What it will look like in terms of the size. It's the size of this hoop. So I'm doing something called branching, which basically puts all the words together in the most efficient way. Which is pretty cool. Now there's going to have it. Let's have a. We're going to have a quick run through and just see how it looks. So I'm at my studio. That was a bit of an abrupt ending there, but hey ho. So I'm at my studio and I've just uploaded the Malco over here, and we're going to do a draft from, I could upload from my computer, which I've just bought from home as well because it's a little portable computer, and we're going to do a draft of the digitised embroidery you've just seen. So let's get on. So it's on the Malco system. I use the free light version online because I don't have the official interfacing by them. However, I don't need that because I use Hatch to do my digitising. All that really kind of does is make it more for production, and I do very little. In terms of production, I do more like this type of bespoke-ish work, and I have one machine, not like 50 Malcos. So the light version works fine for me. So I've just oiled and dusted my machine, and we're now going to do a draft. I'm going to find some dark fabric to put in here, and we're going to draft the design up in white because that's what it's going to look like on the rug. So let's go and do some hooping and get the machine on. Okay, so I've just heated it up. It's still a little bit creased, but it's okay. It'll do for a... the machine on. Okay, so I've just heated it up. It's still a little bit creased, but it's okay. It'll do for a draft. And we'll get it on the hoop. And then we'll get this on the actual hoop as well. So this will go on the top. So like I say, I've just used some temporary adhesive to bond this stabiliser. It's not the most stable, but it will do for a draft. For the other work, I might just sew a line through. That'll keep it really stable then. Stabilise it just slightly, and there we go. And the front for a draft is ready to go. So let's go and get it on the machine.
sometimes I get this right, sometimes I don't. Why are you not looking? Popped in. Clear underneath is what you want. And I'm just going to do a trace to make sure it's all going to fit. Yep, that'll fit fine. So let's get embroidering. So guys, the embroidery is done for the draft work. So what do we think? I'm just going to take it off the hoop because it looks really crooked in this light. It's just... So guys, being able to get the draft done for the rug, that's pretty cool.
I'm just doing video edits.
Find balance.
So I'm just staring at my screen. Well, you guys are just chilling.
So let's go and put it on top of the rug and let's see how it looks. There's the rug and you get the gist. So say that's the draft. And it'll be on this slightly lighter orange. But still, I think that's going to look really good with the temples on the outside of the rug. See? So it's going to go really well as like an orange blast temple rug.
Orange blast temple
fine
rug.
balance, that being the centre and the white. And have this on the outside and then it'll be all ready to go. Also, I have been doing a complimentary item to go with this rug. And as you can see in my hair, I've been making some little orange scrunchies to go with. So we've got the rug, just got to finish this rug off now. I'll make a couple of edits to the embroidery. But I've got to say the little orange scrunchies to go with. So I'm going to try and make a few of these at a standard medium-ish size, I think. But actually, I'll say medium to large scrunchie. I would say medium. Say a medium scrunchie. I'm going to try and do the medium scrunchies. And it looks like we're actually getting a planning order here for the Sunburst range. So that's what obviously I'm going to be calling it. So we're going to have the Sunburst rug. There's only going to be one of them. And I'll make these scrunchies to go with. So I'm really hoping that you guys like this. Enjoy the process. And regarding the embroidery that you've seen, I am doing an e-guide.
Yeah, I am doing an e-guide as well for embroidery machines and what embroidery machines to have.
So soon enough that'll be ready.
Just come up on my video, so I thought I'd just mention it.
You guys can make your own choices on maybe making your own rugs and doing some embroidery on it as well, if you've got a sewing machine and an embroidery machine. So I've just shown you that I've got the draft ready. I'll be making scrunchies while the draft was embroidering. The next step now is to embroider the rug. So let's go and embroider the rug.
And this is a bit I've just added on. So this is mainly going to be music because last night I wasn't really talking. I just wanted to get on with the work. So once these video edits are done, I'm going to make some more scrunchies. And when the scrunchies are done, then I'll have to figure out when I'm actually going to put the Sunburst temple range on my website. I'm not sure yet. Right, let's just actually get rid of some of this because we don't need all this. So I'll put it on the machine and then that can stay like that. Make sure either side's done. And we'll trim this bit off here. And I'll do that bit there. And I'm going to slow it down slightly because it's struggling with the amount of speed. Starts jumping if it's anything over 400. And I put it on the machine, put my clips on, push it under so it's not going to trap inside the machine. Last thing I want to do is make a rug and then the rug gets caught in the embroidery machine and the rug's ruined. Right, so I don't know whether am I going to put that in? Yeah. Oh, that's embroidering. Getting on with some scrunchies. Wee. I don't think I need all that in either. Right, let's just delete that. And I think if I can just... No, that's not what I want. I need my captions from the first section. There it is. So, cut it as scrunchies whilst measuring. Cutting scrunchie fabric. Cutting fabric for scrunchies. Whilst the machine embroiders. Now let's make that smaller because otherwise you're not going to see that at all. Why can't I make that smaller? There we go. I was going to say. And we are going to speed that one up. I'm not going to be keeping tons of that because it's just me cutting a load of fabric, which is not particularly exciting. And then I can get rid of that. And then get rid of that. That was weird. Stabilizer. Cutting the stabilizer off section. Right, I don't think I need all that either. Don't actually think I need that either now. This video is only going to be about 15 minutes and it takes a long time to do manual video edits.
So guys, the rug is finished. Ooh! I hope you guys love it as much as I've loved making it, I tell you that for sure. You ready?
Right, I'm actually going to just remove that because it's just kind of giving it away. Let's not do that.
So guys, the rug is finished. Ooh! I hope you guys love it as much as I've loved making it, I tell you that for sure. You ready? Ooh. And there we go. How cute is that? I don't have the best lighting, but can you see? That's so I've digitised the design, and it's so I've digitised the design. Yeah, so I've digitised that. So I've digitised the design, and it says fine balance, and it's got a little temple on it, so you can see fine balance. And it's in the centre of this rug. I'm trying to get you a good so you can see. Sorry, I don't have the best lighting. It would be better in daylight, but you can get the gist of the rug. I'm trying to. I'll show you a picture of it lying down. It looks so much better when it's lying down. So guys, there's the embroidery. Got the temple design with the different stitches. We've got satin stitches, and we've got line work stitches, and we've got all the temples on the rug all the way around. And that's the full rug. Hope you guys like it. And then, just to top it off, I've also made some complimentary scrunchies. And then we've got some scrunchies to go with this design. How cool are these? Full rug. Hope you guys like it. And then, it's the full rug. Hope you guys like it. Then we've got some scrunchies to go with this design. How cool are these? I should do it as like a rainbow around. And tell it how cute are those? That one's just a little bit. I've got that one on my hair. Snowy for those. Whole orange design. This was so good. So I love the rug. I think it gives a really nice, proper summer-esque feel. I know it's orange, but I think it's really nice. The lighting in here is not doing this justice at all. But as you can see, I've got these lovely scrunchies because the rugs take time and are quite costly to make. But these scrunchies are so cute. I love the satin ones. And then we've got a couple of plain styles, the same, a very similar fabric to what's on here, like a cotton. So that's so nice. But yeah, so that is part of the Sunburst range, and I absolutely love this rug. Whether I sell it or not, I am not sure. Let me know in the comments if you'd like this rug, because I think it's lovely, but everyone's taste is different. So, I mean, I could always do like a middle centre part going forward and then some bits on the outside.
So this is what it's like doing a live when you
got
got any video edits.
And make the outer fabric.
So unless I actually use OBS Studios to show you me doing the editing, I just thought, because I'm going to be doing the scrunchies in a few minutes, I just thought I'd crack on. So it needs to get done, so.
Let me know in the comments what you think. So thank you for joining me, guys. I've been Cathy at the Pastel Needle. This is my jelly roll rug that says fine balance, and it's got a little temple on the top and temples around the side and some complimentary scrunchies. I'll be launching the scrunchies at some point soon, but the rug I'm not entirely sure about. I might sell it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should and whether or not you'd like it, or you know what you'd like to see as another rug. The next rug I'll be doing will be these fabrics that you see here, and we will do some complimentary scrunchies for them. So watch out for next week when we start doing this whole process again. I've been Cathy. See you later. Bye.
Right, so the main body of the video is now done. I now need to import my music, which actually should take about 5 minutes, I hope. Video edits and long form music. And then we're going to go and import it here. And it's going to go right from the very beginning. So this shouldn't take much longer now for me to do. I say that, it probably will. Right, get this back on. I don't need it that loud to start with.
Welcome, I'm sewing a jelly roll rug. I've started this previously. I also did a bit during a live. If you're new here, I'm Cathy from the Pastel Needle. I do embroidery and sewing items for lifestyle. And today I'm hoping to finish off making this rug. I will be embroidering it. I'm not sure what I'll be embroidering on it. I'm going to be putting the feelers out there for on the socials to see what people would like. And hopefully I'll get a consensus and I'll be able to embroider it. I do digitize as well, so I'll be able to put my own spin on the designs and be able to embroider them on my XTS embroidery machine over there. So, or my Builder VR, it just depends on the size that I want to do. I might do small numerous embroidery on it as well, I'm not quite sure yet, it will come to fruition. But today we are finishing off this rug, so come and join me while I do some sewing. Me while I do some sewing.
Should have said sewing and embroidery, but hey ho, what can you do? I actually need to make this louder. I'm gonna check my just checking my battery on my phone. I always underestimate how much time video edits need. Even when I know I've done most of the body of the work, always takes me ages to do video edits. So once I've done this, so we're making scrunchies. So I've got my music on, which is not copyrighted.
And we're done. I'll get it out and you can see it. Oh, it's so cool. Love it. So I'll fold it over a second. Pull it out. Put it off. So guys, here's my finished rug. I hope you like it. I'm going to have made some designs which I would have asked you guys during this week just gone what you'd like in terms of embroidery on this. So I'm not going to give the reveal to this until this video is out. So the next job now is to actually embroider what has been agreed by everyone through my socials, what would look nice on this. So guys, I'm doing some digitisation at home for the rug that we made up over the last week or so, and it's the temple design, and I did put it on social media for you guys to vote, and design, and I did put it on social media for you guys to vote, and the consensus was the temple design. So let's crack on with digitising them. So we're in hatch. I have hatched 3. They have done a new one.
Right, I'm not watching all my video again. I just need to make sure that you can hear me while I'm doing video edits. Right, I'll remove that one. Don't want to do that. Pine trees. Looks okay. I think I'm going to use a pre-digitized font because it will save you time. And you can always import some as well if you'd like. And I just want to get one that's similar. I don't need it to be 100%. And just see how it looks. I think it'll be 5 more minutes of this, and I've been on live for an hour, staring at my screen doing video edits. Studio, and I've just uploaded the Malco over here, and we're going to do a draft for I could upload from my computer, which I've just bought from home as well because it's a little portable computer. And we're going to do a draft of the digitised embroidery you've just seen. So, let's get on. Let's get on. So it's on the Malco system. I use the free light version online because I don't have the official interfacing by them. However, I don't need that because I use Hatch to do my digitising. All that really kind of does is make it more for production, and I do very little. In terms of production, I do more like this type of bespoke-ish work. Okay, so I've just heated it up. It's still a little bit creased, but it's okay. It'll do for a draft. And we'll get it on. I might just sew a line through. No, clear underneath is what you want. And I'm just going to do a trace. So guys, being able to get the draft done for the rug. That's pretty cool. It'll be on this slightly lighter orange. That should be the last bit of music now. So say that's the draft. It'll be on this slightly lighter orange, but still I think I'm going to go with this rug. And you can see it in my hair. I'm going to try and do the medium scrunchies, and it looks like we're actually developing it, so soon enough that'll be ready. Rug. So let's go and embroider the rug. So guys, the rug is finished.
So guys, the rug is finished. Ooh! I hope you guys love it as much as I love making it, I tell you that for sure. You ready? Ooh. And there we go. It's not the best lighting, it would be better in daylight, but it's the embroidery. Got the temple design with the different stitches. What should do it? To make these scrunchies are so cute. I love the satin. Whether I sell it or not, I am not sure. Let me know in the comments if you can colour and make the outer fabric larger. There's so many different things to try.
Alright.
How cool. I might sell it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should, whether or not you'd like it, or you know what you'd like to see.
That video's almost finished. It's taking me a longer time than I thought, because it always does. And then I can export and upload.
See you later. Bye.
Right. The only last thing I want to do is some colour editing, which will be move that timeline. Add a node, a corrector node, and I want it just to be slightly, and I just mean slightly. No, I don't want that style. Bars. Thank you. Oh, that looks like. Oh, have they updated it? They've updated this. Oh no! I normally bring the green down slightly, and that looks way different. Oh, there it is. It's going to say, I just want 98. That will do that. And then we're going to save it. And we're going to do today's date, 14/06/26. And we're going to do it to YouTube. And we're going to add to render. I'm going to put it on my desktop to save. And let's see how long that's going to take. Because, once again, this video, I know I've been on live for 1 hour 20 and it's been me staring at my computer. But I've still got a bit of battery power left. So how about we go and actually do some cutting for scrunchies now. 12 minutes it's going to take to upload that. That is a long video. That's all I'm going to say. It's a long video. So I'm just going to have to pull this out of here so it goes a little bit darker. I go a bit fuzzy as I walk because I'm using my phone. So we're going to now cut some fabric. Yeah! Actually some studio work. Oh no, I'm not supposed to see that. That's my rug. Let's just angle you slightly differently. Supposed to see that tonight when it's done. I'll angle you this side. So, gonna get some scrunchies cut now. I can get a scrunchie here. Got my video edits on, and we're gonna actually make a start. So, I've also got my Actiquilt there. I bought my Actiquilt cutter. Right, let's make a start on some scrunchies because definitely didn't think it was going to take me that long, but I should just double my time limit when I do video editing. So I'm making the one the size of my hair, and I'm going to just do 15 by 80. That is what I've found to like. So I'm just doing some cutting for some scrunchies out of some. I really like this fabric. It's so nice. Such a nice satin. It's not even that bad to work with either for sewing. It's actually quite pleasant. So, as they say, measure twice, cut once in sewing world. Just de-wrinkle this. And then, because I can actually see my lines in this, which is pretty cool. And I need to do 81 because I am one above, so I can see where I am. So I'm currently cutting out some fabric for my scrunchies. I want to make sure that's lined up, otherwise we're going to get a wonky scrunchie. That's it. The blade's going a bit on my rotary cutter. I have got another blade for it actually, I just need to put it on. I just don't know how, I've not tried. That's it. So I've got my fabric for my scrunchie. I think I've already got a piece of elastic that's actually the right size. Oh, that's massive. Why have I got that so big? So I cut it at 40. It gives me 10 centimetres either side for stretching. So how about, have I got my heat press on? No. So I normally heat press it to get the wrinkle. I'm going to have to, see, it's got the creases in it. So we're just going to go over now to, we're going to walk over to my heat press and just put it on for a couple of minutes because that's what we need. And it'll look dark. I haven't got it turned on, hold on. Not even got it turned on. Can't remember which one's which. So I need to heat this. It's satin, so I need to be really careful. So I always use a bit of butcher paper. I've got a heat pad on the bottom, just a little bit on the top, just to help secure it. Got my elastic over here. Oh my golly gosh. So I've just gone over to my desk and I did a bit of wiping on it earlier, and that desk doesn't like anything wet apparently. Now I've got smudges all over my desk. All over my desk, yeah, all over my sewing table. It is a sewing table. It was one that was cut out, so it was all good. Now it's going to take a few minutes for that to actually get warm, so I don't know whether to... Oh, I don't know what to do now. I think I can... might just cut one more. Yeah, well that heats up, we'll cut one more. Bring you back over. This is like studio life. You literally walk backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And then when I get that one scrunchie done, that'll be the end of this live. I know it's been a bit more of a boring one compared to last time. It's not quite as thrilling because I'm not actively... Well, I am working now, but before, obviously, I was just doing video edits. But you've got to get it done. You've got to get your work done. Unless you want to be a YouTuber who is just talking, I guess. I think I've still made that too big. I generally enjoy making and I want to share that process, so... Let's hope this time this is going to cut... Okay, that's fine. So we'll make one scrunchie together and then I will get on with the rest myself, and my video will be live at 8 PM tonight, which you've seen me edit on this live. You didn't even see me edit all of it. It took me over an hour to edit the last bit, put some music in and do a bit of extra editing on it. Like nothing, like I did more yesterday on it for the footage I did the other day. And I've still got to do a thumbnail for it as well, to be honest. But so we've got another scrunchie fabric. And this should at least be a bit warmer now in terms of the heat. I'll put both under. Yeah, I can feel the heat on it now. Do that way facing down. I used to have a HTV Ron heat press, but I rarely used it, so I'm keeping this one. I use this one a lot more. And normally when I'm doing all this, I'm normally listening to music or a podcast. So this is just me heat pressing the silk fabric, so it's not all creased when I make a scrunchie. So my scrunchies are 80 centimetres by 15 centimetres. I use technically a 40 centimetre strip of elastic, but I take 10 centimetres off each side to be able to tie the knot. So it technically comes out to be about 30. That's about enough heat. It's almost at the side where it needs to be as well. I'll just do one more on this side from the original. I can still see some crunches in there when it was a bit warmer. I think no, it's not going. I've just realised as well, I've not actually got that sound on. Because the DJI allows you to, there we go, takes the background sound off. Right, that's done. I can't remember what I've got that setting to. There'll be a beepy sound in a few minutes. The beepy sound will be my heat press going at its reach temperature. But we're going to now do some scrunchies. And I do apologise for this because all this now is me cleaning it and it's kind of absorbed into the paint on it. I don't really know why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we've got that ready. I do just need to quickly cut another piece of elastic. So I'll just quickly go and do that. See if I can find where I've just, well, I would do if I knew where I put the rest of my elastic. Oh no. Oh yeah, there it is. It was around somewhere. So let's have a look, see. So I want 40 centimetres. And then that's that bit done. But if I can actually cut it, flipping heck. There we go. So I've cut my elastics. We're at temperature. I don't actually need it on because I turn my heat press back off. So I am now sitting at my sewing machine. As ta-da! Oh, where's my other piece? Anyway, I'll find it in a minute. So, scrunchie making time. So I'm going to just make sure I fold it in half. And then we're just going to do a straight stitch. I use a walking foot on my machine. I'm just going to use a straight stitch down. Yeah, that's all right. Now, because of this fabric, it's like a satin fabric, it does stretch out, so it does pucker. So if you stretch it out, it's fine. I need to change the feed dogs on it because I do my rugs. It just means constantly changing it, and I don't really want to do that right now. So I know this all works fine though. So we're going to do this one as well. Might as well get both done while we're here. So let's just do this. So then we turn it around. The worst bit I find about making scrunchies is the fact, actually I need to actually heat press that. I've got a mini heat press under here as well. This is from Amazon ages ago. I mean, this is about 6 years old, this mini heat press. I should take there. Hold that out a bit more. So I'm going to heat press the seams and then we're going to sew. I just need, add another piece of elastic. I'm just going to go and check over there. I think I've left it over there. Be 1 second. No, that's the other one. Where have I put my other piece of elastic? I'm not even sure. I'll just cut another one. So it's going to be the same size anyway at 40 centimetres. There we go. So I've got 2 pieces of elastic now. And then see, my little heat press is heated up. It feels like it has. It doesn't take too long for that to heat up. Just going to stretch it, do my seams. And the little heat press is dipped. And just stretch it out a little bit, makes it a bit easier to push through the fabric. one. Let's get the second one. Just going to check the battery on my phone in a second. I'm not convinced it's going to last me making these. Not too good. So the other way around. Do this scrunchie. That needs to come up, otherwise I can't. It's not going to sew right. I'm glad no one's on my live now. Wiping the nose. Just sewing some scrunchies by myself. Just sewing some scrunchies right now. Sewing scrunchies. Sewing his scrunchies. So I have a video going live at 8 PM tonight that will show the whole process of making the Sunburst jelly roll rug as alongside these scrunchies as well. The video doesn't actually show me sewing scrunchies, it's just you see them in it. So feel free to look at my video at 8 o'clock tonight. Hoping my phone's going to last till I actually make one of these scrunchies. Might not. I'll keep an eye on my phone, and if it goes beforehand, then it goes beforehand. I'm actually almost finished this bit. The worst part of making these scrunchies is actually the hole. I'm just threading everything through. Right. A little clip. my elastic, fold the elastic over, there's a bit more grasp, and then we're going to put it through the inside of the scrunchie. Because people use like a safety clip, I actually find this just a bit easier to do. It's putting like it's not a paper clip, it's like a file clip, I guess. And we're just going to push this all the way through this scrunchie. This is always the bit I don't really enjoy doing because it always seems to take me ages. Actually, this one's not. Doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't seem too bad because now I seem to get stuck. Use a safety pin for the smaller ones, but where are you? There it is. Elastic through. And then we do 10 centimetres either side approximately, which I'll just get my measuring tape. I know I did one slightly, actually I think I'd need to do it about 12 centimetres because when I did one the other day, I think it was just under 10 and it was a bit too slack. So I need to make sure with this particular size I have the right amount. That'll do. I need to make sure it's the same on the other side. That'll do. And then I'm just going to tie the knot and then just put it under the machine for like a quick sew. The machine doesn't like doing this bit. And then we'll just cut these bits of excess off. And then I found that little hole that I finished. Actually, yesterday it took me ages to find the little hole that I finished sewing. So let's make sure I get the right side. It's this side. There is it. Can't always, this is the bit I always struggle with. I struggle with the bit of threading the scrunchie, and then I struggle with the bit of finding the hole which I leave towards the end. It's right there. Yeah. I've actually left a big enough hole in this one. I'm rushing it, so I've got threaded fibres everywhere, but it's all good. You won't see them. Right, so then we'll push it all through. And then we sew it up, and then that's that. So scrunchies take a lot less time, a hell of a lot less time than a rug. Pull it through. And there we have it. I just need to now find the opening. Because I need to sew it shut. Where are you? There it is. And there we go. Just cut my bit of excess off again. There's excess thread. There we go. Same scrunchie as this one. All ready and wearing to go with the rest of them. Where's the rest? So I've got some satin fabric, which is my favourite. It feels so nice in my hair. And some standard cotton fabric as well. So these are scrunchies that are going to go with the rug. So check at 8 p.m. tonight for my video that will go live, GMT time of the rug and the scrunchies. So thank you for joining on this live. I know it's been quite a long one. And it's basically been me staring at my screen and then making a scrunchie as well. But thank you for joining me. I will see you at 8 p.m. GMT time tonight for the video, and see you hopefully next week for the live again. And fingers crossed, be not just me staring at my screen. Anyway, take care. I've been Cathy at the Pastel Needle. Bye.